Conservatism. As the name implies, conservatism focuses on preserving long-standing cultural values and social structures. In Western societies, conservatives often emphasize the importance of the nuclear family, organized religion, strong military institutions, and the protection of private property. Liberalism. Liberalism is widely considered the leading ideology of the modern world. Its core belief is that every individual is entitled to personal liberty and rights. Governments must have the consent of the people, and all citizens should be treated equally under the law. Liberalism supports free markets, multi-party elections, constitutional rights, the separation of powers across branches of government, and the separation of church and state. It also promotes privacy rights and freedoms such as speech, press, assembly, and religion. Moderatism. Moderatism refers to political positions that remain within what is known as the Overton window, the range of ideas acceptable to mainstream society. Moderates are often less politically passionate. They generally care little about ideology, but possess basic awareness of political issues. Capitalism. Capitalism is an economic system rooted in private ownership of businesses and resources. Its defining features include private property, voluntary exchange, competition, specialization, and coordinated social cooperation. The system operates on pursuing profit and market-driven decisions. Socialism. Socialism is a broad category with many interpretations. Traditionally, it refers to worker ownership of production, collective decision-making, worker cooperatives, and democratic management within workplaces. Modern socialism supports worker participation, heavy taxation on the wealthy, and government control of essential industries. At its core lies the principle of social ownership. Syndicalism. A branch of socialism, syndicalism argues that workers' unions should be the primary force shaping society. It promotes organizing labor into local revolutionary unions, syndicates, and achieving socialist goals through strikes and direct action. After capitalism, syndicalists envision a congress of unions representing each sector of the economy as the structure for a new government. Corporatism. Corporatism organizes society into groups based on professions, agriculture, engineering, military service, and so on. People are placed within these sectors according to skills and interests. The ideology supports cooperation among workers, employers, and the state to regulate the economy collectively. It should not be confused with corporatocracy, which refers to political dominance by large corporations. Libertarianism. Libertarianism places personal freedom at the center of its philosophy. It argues for minimal government involvement and strongly supports the same fundamental rights as classical liberalism: life, liberty, property, and equality before the law. Separatism. Separatism, or secessionism, is the push for a group to break away from an existing nation and form its own independent state or government. Communism. Communism is based on collective ownership of all means of production, distribution, and exchange. In a communist society, goods are distributed according to need, and private property, social classes, money, and the state itself no longer exist. Feminism. Feminism seeks to establish equal political, social, and economic rights for all genders. It argues that societies often prioritize male perspectives and that women face structural disadvantages. Feminism fights gender stereotypes, promotes equal opportunities, and advocates for reforms that eliminate discrimination. Anarchism. Anarchism proposes a society without rulers, rejecting centralized authority altogether. Instead of a state, anarchists want voluntary cooperation and decentralized, self-managed communities.